Ready? Ready, ready? Come on, set! Ready? Set! Ready? Ready? Set it! Hut! Let's go! Hut, hut! Set! Set, go! Ready, ready! Get up! Ready, set, go! Set! Ready, ready? Down! Ready? Here we go, here we go! Ready? Let's go now! Hup. Here we go, shot! Hut, hut! Ready! Set, go! Come on, set! Hut, go! Set, ready! Hut, hut! On the set! Set up! Set up! Hut!
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Commanders and the Bucs on Sunday night primetime.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight, the third of three on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different about playoff football in the NFL. You can feel it in the stadium. You can sense it down on the field in pregame. Both these teams have had this as their #1 goal all year. Make it to the playoffs. Everybody has a shot. We're about to kick this thing off and get rolling.
The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Going on the road in the playoffs, Mike, it's daunting for any quarterback, let alone a rookie. But if there's one thing this guy has shown all year, it's the fact that not only is he resilient, but nothing appears to ever faze him. Getting your team to the tournament in your first year, it's a massive accomplishment in its own right, but I don't think he's done yet. He expects to walk into this stadium in a hostile environment and come away with a win, and there's one thing this season has showed us is don't put anything past this guy. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Check match, ready, ready.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It is Ryan Neal there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Backing 18. Three.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Check, Bobcat.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them...
What's up, Daniel? How you doing, bud?
2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready? Go!
Play action. Here's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
Ready? Ready?
They'll run here with Eckler, and he will get into the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Buccaneers
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with the 3rd-year man. It's Rachaad White. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here comes Otten in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Commanders offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Go set! Go set! Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get that to Zacchaeus. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And There wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 3. On play action, Daniels. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
First grab for this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Real.
Now Mayfield. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
A 4-yard loss leads to 3rd down and 7.
So after 1, here on Super Wild Card Week. First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll try and run for the first with Eckler.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now. Timberwolf. Ready?
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It is Ryan Neal there to bring him down. Second and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Washington.
Check pass. Check pass. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. Quickly to the outside and complete.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll give it to Eckler on the option. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Now, a handoff to Eckler. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Ready? Let's go. Hurt.
Throwing is Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. No issues there. This one is good. And the Commanders go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense getting set to get back to work. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll try to run for it. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Baker. He'll look underneath here for Irving. And they bring him down inside. Five-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup. And we get you across the state to Orlando and check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has
We'll
our
get started
EA
up at
Sports
Lincoln Financial
halftime
Field
report.
in Philly, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the score line. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the last of our 3 games on this Wild Card Sunday. Again, one more to follow tomorrow night as we wrap up an exhilarating 3 days of Super Wild Card Weekend. These 2 teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Palmer now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
There's Evans. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action with Mayfield. He's got room to roam. He is in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that the quarterback was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone, and it just completely mixed them up. You can see he's staring down his receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
And as a defensive coordinator, this just drives you Nuts. You have a team in 3rd and long. You think you're going to go rush the passer. And what do? They change it up. They slip the offensive lineman out in front of the back and drop it off, and he picks up a big gain and converts the first down.
Let's go now.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Levante David doing his work on defense. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Another run here for Robinson. And he will have the Commanders' first down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. On 2nd down, it's Daniels.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he will score. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll tuck it and take off. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Baker to throw. He's got it at the 3.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. For the lead, here is third and goal. They'll try to run with White, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight, so as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Returning is Igbenogany. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Off the zone read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's second and 9. Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how... When do you run the ball well in the NFL? And I I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He'll get that to Zacchaeus. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a run with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find McMillan here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice first down pickup there by Jalen McMillan. And Mike, as he tries to find his role in this Bucs offense, I think a lot of his opportunities are going to come inside at that slot position. Not only his ability to find soft spots and have good instincts to get himself open and uncover, but also the quickness to win man-to-man. And that combination is going to get him a lot of targets. Remember, he had 5 receiving touchdowns each of the last 2 seasons back in college.
2nd and a yard. That's Palmer, the man in motion. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Who else another catch for his favorite target.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa.
Separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Daniels now going to look to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball.